Sexing rabbits can be a difficult task, but it's one that can be very important. Rabbits should ideally live with at least one other rabbit, but not all bunny dynamics are the same. Although you want to spare them from loneliness, you also don't want them to be aggressive with each other. We also don't want them to breed. The breeding rate of bunnies is famously high. It can result in a lot of animals needing rehomed, so knowing whether they are male or female will let you know if you need to separate them. Learn how to do it in today's AnimalWised video. At what age can you determine the sex of a rabbit? Sexing newborn rabbits is a challenge, especially if you're not used to rabbits. It won't be until the 8th week onward you can begin to examine the rabbit kits for signs that will give you a small clue to their sex. Remember, rabbits are nervous animals that get stressed easily, so handle them gently at all times. We share the basic guide for rabbits on the card above and in the description. It's at around 3 months that you should be able to definitively determine the sex of your rabbit. Despite using our method of sexing a rabbit, if you still can't tell your bunny is male or female, we recommend that you take them to the vet so they can do so professionally. How do I know if my rabbit is a male or a female? First of all, remember that when handling your rabbit, you must be gentle and avoid making sudden movements that cause stress. To sex a rabbit, you will have to start by picking them up and placing them mouth downwards. To do this, we recommend that you sit down and place the bunny on your knees or on a table. First, you will need to look at their belly. Go closer to the tail and look for 2 orifices. It's by looking at the nature of these 2 orifices that you will know if your rabbit is male or female. In males, the genital and anal orifices are more widely spaced, with the anus located right next to the tail. The opening located furthest away in male bunnies will have a circular shape, and gentle pressure may reveal a small tubular protrusion. This is the penis and is easier to observe after 8 weeks. In females, the genital area is also located at the end of the abdomen. The anus is close to the tail, with the vulva just in front. The key difference for males is that the second opening has an oval or slit-like shape rather than circular. With gentle pressure, the vulva may become more visible, often appearing as a longitudinal slit, sometimes with a central groove. If you have a little more experience with rabbits, you can gently lift their tail and press gently on the second orifice. If it's a male, you should be able to see his penis, which will be shaped like a small cylinder. If you don't think you can do this delicately enough, then don't risk hurting your rabbit. Around 3 or 4 months, it will be much easier to distinguish a male. The testicles begin to be visible in most specimens. However, sometimes they do not drop and only the penis can be seen, in which case you will need to visit the veterinarian. And there you have it. You should now be able to tell if your rabbit is a male or female. Remember not to force your rabbit into uncomfortable positions and take them to the vet if you are at all unsure. We'll see you next time.